it on? Hi Helmut.
Hi Ida.
It was 1 year ago we sat here and talked about something else, I think. And today I asked you, though the heat is on, and we are here in Hannoversmünden in your place in the famous LCC week with a lot of nice dog sport friends from all over the world with educations and seminars and so on. And today we have Marcos Ferre here, but when he has lunch we make this short break, and I ask you to, we have a lot of light on RSV on us today, a huge interest in Germany and also around the world. We have now 23 clubs in a lot of most of the continents, and a lot of questions is about we have our own Schutzhund program, and we also have our own judges system. And I would like to ask you and to tell us a little, who doesn't understand, why do we have another sort of judging system, and for how long, and why did you make it?
Because we have a new club, and the question is, why do we have a new club? The answer is easy. We try to preserve the working dog, and in RSV 2000 we reached it that it's now a cultural heritage of the UNESCO. And what have the other clubs done for our sport, for our working dog? They destroy and destroy and destroy and destroy. This was the reason to find the club. And
in the first place, yes.
In the first place. Yeah. And then, of course, there are several necessities. One is teach people how to act with this dog. Then teach people how to train this dog and how to breed this dog. And then, of course, the judge is very important to preserve this heritage, this cultural heritage, because he makes with his results selection and breeding. So, and the circle is very easy. If you want to preserve a working dog, you have to, at first you have to breed it. But what do you breed? The most important thing is that you train the dog, then you present this dog in defined sightings, and this is a way of this is a point of judging. The best ones, they were used for breeding, and they go back. They were selected, were used for breeding, and go back to the training. So this logical circle we care for in RSV 2000. And we are very thankful to Matthias Dögel and Albert Sproy that they just made it possible that we get this cultural heritage. But what is necessary? You see, world champions don't fall from heaven, and we have to train. And the dog is still the dog, but the work of the dog changed from herding dog over police dog, yes, in the war, and so who selects nowadays a working dog? It's not the police, it's not the agility, it's not the SV who is running in a show. You must work this dog, and nowadays we think the sport selects the qualities of a good working dog, and this is easy. We call it in colors. We have the gray, the green, and the blue colors, and of course the nerves, which verifies a good working dog. And so we need these drive components. We need the nerves of the dog, and of course the drive. So, but what is a good dog? And this is determined by the values of the trial.
Yes.
And well, there are three criteria which make a test to a good test. This is a validation, this is a objectivity, and this is the reproducible. And what is validity? This is something that you hit the points, which is important for the test. You see, you cannot stand in a racing term and look for the noise who the loudest wins. No, you need a
Yeah.
stopwatch.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tools.
And when you see the judging nowadays, what is popular and comes from FCI, this is so poor because they think they can describe a Picasso by
Yeah.
describing the pixel.
That's a very
Yeah.
good. That's a very good.
And you
thing
don't
to
see the
put-
picture
Yeah,
if you look to the
exactly,
pixel.
Exactly. You
And-
nerd into some,
Yeah.
and the best of the best can't get
Well,
the highest points.
So, what do we want to see in the trial, or what is the performance? The performance is the result of the coordination of drive, technique, and coordination dog handler, understanding. And these three criterials makes the value of the performance. And what is the performance? When we talk about drive, you have this appetence. The dog is in drive and says, give me the traction, give me the next exercise, give me the turn, give me the command, give me the bring, give me the voraus. So this is the drive part. Then, of course, we have this go, the command for the work. This is the signal control. Yeah? This is the coordination. If the dog acts proper, sometimes on acoustic signals, sometimes on body signals, and in this trial, the judge takes care that the best one with the best coordination, the best drive, and the best technique wins. Well, and the technique, of course, is something which shall be exact, and so we shape this and so on. Okay. Well, therefore, judging is quite easy.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to learn?
Now, this is very easy. When you see a performance and you know that you have to evaluate the drive in the appetence, the coordination in the signal controls, and the technique in the precise work, yeah, then you just look to the picture, and if you see, that's a highlight. If it's an eye catcher, it's an excellent.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
if you see something special, which is a good drive pressing or a good compulsion pressing, then you see something special. It's an SG. So if you see something work is done, okay, then it's a G. It's
Yes.
just good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's easy. And years ago, many years ago, Köster already said, don't give points. Yeah? Don't look to pixel. Look at the work and gives you evaluation.
Evaluation.
Evaluation. Yeah,
Who
that's
was
right.
Köster?
Yeah. And why is this so easy? Because world champion don't fall from heaven. And good breeder in the past said it very easy. It was Alfred Hahn, breeder from Bussecker Schloss. He said to me, Helmut, if you make please, please, please to a dog, this is no working dog. Yeah? So there must be drive. What problem do we have with this? With this drive, the dog makes no points, produces only shit. Yeah? Is unobedient,
Yes,
and drives,
yeah.
goes to drive aim.
Yes.
And the technique we ask for is just hitting the dog always right in the middle of the face.
Exactly.
So what is our training? Our training is conflict management between drive and technique.
Yes.
So, and as a dog will not like it if you hit him always in the face, we are clever enough to obey Pavlov, Skinner, the learn principles, which gives us a possibility to go to plan A, B, C. Plan A is when the dog tries to do the work. You say, bingo, that's your heaven, you get your drive aim. So, and then you go to Las Vegas, you make an intermittent reinforcement, and you say, hey, try it a little bit longer, stay a little bit longer, keep your hope,
Yes.
plan B,
Yes.
and then you get your drive aim. So this is
Right.
positive reinforcement, positive
Yes.
reinforcement. And this creates fun, happiness, hope.
Exactly.
But there is not only this. If you want to be successful in your life, you have to have discipline.
Yes.
And discipline is something you learn by negative reinforcement if you fail. So
yeah.
sometimes you learn, sometimes
It's
you
hard
win.
lessons sometimes
It's
in
always
life.
the same. Sometimes
Yeah.
you learn, sometimes you win.
Yes.
And or when you don't win, you learn discipline. And this is the same with the dog. So the training with the dog is so easy. Show him the heaven, teach him, keep the hope to go to heaven. And when he knows everything and the coordination is good, tell him, if you don't speed up to heaven, you feel the hell.
Yes.
So, and this black, white, plus, minus, heaven, hell is our game in the training.
Yes.
And the very important thing is the coordination of these three, drive, technique, coordination.
Yes.
Because if the coordination is perfect, the dog understands perfect this activity, this stress. We learned this here very good in the seminar of Marcos.
Yeah.
This stress goes directly in the exercise. If the dog does not understand,
Yes.
there are two options. When you have a dog with much drive and low nerves, it goes to hyperactivity, and that puts your technique to shit.
Yes.
So, and if you have a dog with strong nerves and maybe good drives, then he says, okay, I can stand this shit, I don't understand this, and you put the drive to shit.
Yes.
So if you
It's
judge,
balance.
it's so easy. If you look for the coordination and you look to the dog, if it's hyperactive or a little bit lazy, you have this link between coordination and technique or coordination and drive. It's easy to see when you watch this and you have the eyes for this. The problem is the eye only sees what the brain knows.
Yes.
And the brain is settled.
You have to relearn.
The brain is settled over years by FCI trial influence.
Yes.
And the people focus on totally shit.
Exactly. Very negative.
Yeah, all negative,
Yes.
negative, negative.
I have
and,
experience.
And this causes, this is so unsmart. You see, McDonald's will never go and say you can eat our hamburger, but they don't taste. We
Exactly.
go there to the best of the world championship. Hey, they are so stupid
Yes,
to
exactly.
make an excellent. They are so
Yes.
stupid to train a dog. Hey, what is this for a PR for the club?
Exactly. Yeah, and the
It's so-
sport. And the
it's so-
sport.
It's so stupid,
Yeah.
and it's demotivated
Yeah.
to the
To
people
the handlers.
to the people who train dogs, and therefore RSV 2000. And now come to your point. Why do we have our own Schutzhund trial?
Yes.
Therefore, because all these reasons that they have wrong values, because they have a negative PR for the club. And demotivation to the handlers, and this overloads, of course, the dog, and goes, you can say this, at this point, often to the limit what you should do with an animal. And therefore, we said this cannot be the way. See, when I went to Bundesliga over 20 times, the most important question: what will they judge this year?
Yes.
And they say, "Hey, fuck up this shit." This shit. I don't want to be treated in this way any longer.
I think our system will enthusiast more young young helpers into the competition,
And
because it's not only negative. You can also get.
we have it predictable.
Yes, exactly.
That you do the same work in an odds group
Yes.
or a world championship,
Yeah.
and you have a difference of 5 points.
Yes.
Which judging system has this? Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with us, it's predictable. If you judge drive, technique, coordination, and in an odds group, the best counts, and in the highest, the lowest counts.
Yes. Yes.
And this is, of course, predictable, because the test must not have only the validation. That means don't look pixel, look the picture.
Yeah, of
Yeah?
course. Yes.
The test must also have objectivity and reproducible.
Yes.
So the objectivity we reach, and also the validation, that every judge has the same judge sheet, and he has to answer question, and not talking about something he has in his head. And this makes it easy to equilibrate the judges. Of course, when two judges, 4 eyes, see the same, two brains think different.
Exactly.
Yeah?
And they
the
have
terrorist
learned.
for one is a freedom fighter for the other.
Yeah.
And but in our judge meeting, we struggle hard in a very positive way for this, and we equilibrate brains. And this this causes the situation that we are quite close together in the judging when there are two judges. So far the objectivity and the reproducible is that everybody has a sheet and everybody can follow this and has to answer the same questions.
Yes.
Okay. So, well, just to point it out a little bit more, we have the situation, the dog wants drive aim, the handler wants point. This is a conflict. Conflict goes either to blue or to gray, or you have a good coordination, good understanding, and the dog understands, and then this power of the stress goes into the work, and sport is always limit. And sometimes, well, if you have a dog like a Mali, you go to the limit if you don't give him the prey. Then this dog is so high in drive that he's on the limit.
Yes.
A shepherd is different. Shepherd goes to the limit in gray and green. If you stress him a little bit more because they're better nerves. In general, of course, there is a big overlap between these races. Yeah.
Yes.
But the typical here, the typical there are a little bit different. So. What else? Yeah, and judging, you just say there if you see a full pressing, yeah, drive, active compulsion, stress,
Yes.
technical correction, technical compulsion, you see an excellent. And if you see a drive pressing, you see, oh, there's something special. It's good done. Yeah, mostly they don't go voraus, or they run around the hurdle or something like this. Yeah. Then you see a nice SG, and if it works in all exercises, you see a nice excellent.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah.
And if you see a dog which is trained old method with very good old method in the compulsion pressing, then you see also something very nice technique. Of course, the drive is a little bit pressed, too much press, but if it's a good dog, you don't see this.
Exactly.
And then it's also high SG or still excellent.
Super.
And this is our philosophy, that we teach the people to focus on these three criteria, know how to put this in balance and value this. Yeah. And therefore, we created our judge sheets and we created our slang. Yeah? Highlight,
Yes.
excellent. Something special, SG.
Yes.
Done, G. If they arranged it in some way with helps and influence, it's still satisfactory. And if it doesn't work, it's unsatisfactory.
Yeah,
it's insufficient.
It's not that difficult. It's very nice.
It can be easy, and
Yeah,
therefore,
it can be easy.
and
And
therefore,
if it's easier, it's funnier
Schiller,
sometimes.
easiness is a matter of maturing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it's easier to go into the sport.
Yeah,
I
and if you
think.
make it more complicated,
Yeah.
this is because you are
Then you
because you're so helpless
Exactly.
and have no ideas
Exactly.
and no knowledge.
And no knowledge. And right. Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Dr. Helmut Reiser, you are the leader of education and breeding in RSV 2000 and RSV Global
Therefore,
for German Shepherds.
Therefore, we are changing something, and we do our judging with live comments while the people work.
Yes.
Yeah. And what I realized, the audience
They learn
look
something.
and see,
Why?
and by this you focus eyes on the right point, and then the brain knows.
Yes.
Because the eye only sees what the brain knows.
Yeah.
How can we get in the brain of the people to watch the right things in a trial?
Yes.
You see?
Yeah,
And again, Muhammad Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. At first, they ignore you.
yes. Then
This
they
happened to RSV 2000.
Yes.
Then they laugh about you. They get so many points in RSV 2000. Okay. Then they start to fight you,
Yes.
and at the end you win.
Exactly.
Because it's the truth.
Stay put.
They cannot go with the truth.
No, so is it. And you are also the president of RSV Global. I want to finish by saying we have today 23 clubs around the world in 14 countries. I know
in all
in all different part of the world's
Yeah,
continents.
continents.
Yes, and I know everybody's longing for a greeting from you. So could you say something into the camera to our clubs? They will be very happy. Not
Yes,
so long, but just.
Yes, of course. We are very proud that we have such a resonance all over the world, because more and more people all over the world are smart enough to see that they get no supported from the big organizations, and the big organizations they pain the people instead of support them, because the people who work keep it living.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
and therefore we also created a new
Mantra.
breeding system. But I think about this you will talk with Albert.
Yeah, of course. We are talking with Albert in the afternoon. And behind the camera we have one of our pioneers,
Yeah.
Sixto Rodriguez from Cuba. He came all the way to visit our LCC week.
The hard way to get the visa.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
but we managed.
Took more than 1 year.
Yeah. But in Swedish you say if you wait for something good, you can never wait too long. And we are very happy to have you here. Thank you for your help, Sixto.
Yeah. Important Sixto is always standing.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And you are really a pioneer from RSVglobal Havana. And me, myself, as always, Ida Johnsdotter from Sweden, PR and
And I'm
information.
so thankful that I have my Ida, because as RSVglobal is so much growing, I cannot do the work. And
No.
she's very professional and everything. And Ida, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Helmut. Without you holding my back, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So we are all three very happy. Thank you, Sixto. Ciao.
Ciao.